Hi, I'm Tyler, and I figured that I should make a self-harm video because I watched the video To This Day project, and a lot of people have been watching it, and it kind of inspired me to do this, and also Christy Buck also inspired me to do this, and my friend Kayla, she also has a YouTube channel. Once I find out the name, I'm gonna edit this, and then I'll put some numbers up on the screen at the very end of this video. But yeah, I am a self-harmer. I had a break. I kind of cut. I've been clean for 3 months, but I cut yesterday and the day before. Um, I'm gonna show you the scars and the fresh cuts. They are on my right arm and my upper arm, and there's some on my left, and also on my left upper arm. I have cut my chest and my legs. Throughout high school, I was bullied, and pretty much actually through all my school career, ever since preschool. Because I was different. I have a mood disorder, I have ADHD, I have some disorders. And so I mean, I'm different. So pretty much I've been treated differently all my life because of that stuff. My friends and family have stuck by me through everything that I've been through. I want to thank them and give a few shout outs towards the end because they've saved my life because I have attempted suicide. Um, Not a lot of my family knows anything about this. Pretty much my mom, my stepdad, unfortunately my sister knows. Um, and I'm sorry for that, Rebecca. I promised you that I would stop, and I'm sorry to my friends that I haven't. Um, I have been working on it, and Stephanie, I apologize for not telling you. I know you're really upset with me, but yeah, I promise if I feel that, I will let you know. But yeah, pretty much I've been bullied all my life. I've been treated differently for things that I've done, things that I haven't understood in school. People would think that I'm just people would call me stupid, ignorant, and there is going to be some words that if I do offend people, I apologize. Um I've been called retarded. I've been called an emo fag, just faggot, pussy for cutting when people see my arms. But over the years, I wear my scars with pride. I don't know why. I'm not afraid of it anymore. And there's no reason to be afraid of this stuff. But I do know that I have friends and family that will always help me. There's numbers that I can call. One that I like to call if I feel like that is the 9 line, Covenant House 9 line. It's 1-800-999-9999. Um, and they've helped me. They pulled me out of suicide and stuff. It's just I may tear up. I'm not gonna lie during this video. It's something that I've never done before. I wanted to do this for a few years, and finally I've had this push because my friends have done this and people that I know, and I think it'd be good for me, and hopefully it helps some of you guys out there that do self-harm and are suicidal and suffer from major depression like I do. Um, I don't know why I had that break last night. I read something. If I can find it, I'll read it. It may take a second. But basically, I searched up on Google images that I saw this picture once, and I typed it in the search bar. It says um, leaving or letting it out doesn't have to leave a scar, and it really inspired me. Some of the pictures on here one of them that really got to me, it really just spoke to me. It says, one of them is girls self-harm, but so do boys. Another one says, because a lot of people think self-harm is a joke, and it's not. It's really not. If you push somebody to that point that they feel like they have to cut to let their emotions out, guys, it's not a joke. It's not something that you do to people. You don't bully people. I know people that have lost people, lost their friends, sons, daughters, family members, because they were bullied, they were treated like crap in school. And nobody should have to go through that, and should have to go through what I went through in school, and nobody should have to go through that. It's ridiculous, it's immature, and I'm gonna be blunt about it. You guys need to knock it off. Because thinking back to what I went through, it hurts me really bad. One of the pictures on here says, self-harm is no joke. You always hear how self-harmers are emo or, quote, attention seeker. But self-harm isn't a joke. It takes a lot to get to the point of turning mental pain into physical pain. When you sit there and make fun of them, you're just making them pull down their sleeves, put on a pair of pants, and hide their skin even more. You're pushing them further and further into a hole, and if you don't be careful with what you say, that hole will turn in their grave. Which is true. It really is. Coming from somebody who's cut since age 13, it's not a joke. Nobody should have to be pushed to that point. And another one is, the scars you can't see are hardest to heal. And that's also true. I mean, I've cut over some of my scars. I've cut over scar tissue. And it's gotten to the point that I have bandaged my arms. I'm coming out and saying this because it's time that I've said it. And this stuff that I say, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not. It doesn't need to be that. And it's really immature, especially when you hit high school. It becomes ridiculous. It really does. And people weren't raised like that, to do that. I mean, some people, unfortunately, have families that they do care about you. I know that, but some people don't have manners. And I mean, I hate to say it like that because it does sound cruel, which I don't like saying this kind of stuff. But it does. Another picture too is, I used to be bulimic. I know, for a guy to be bulimic and also anorexic, yeah, you guys are probably gonna say stuff, but you know what, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, just know that you're being really mature. Okay? You can say crap in the comments, I don't care. You can call me a faggot, you can call me a pussy, you can call me whatever you want. Again, I apologize for the language, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat stuff. It needs to be said, because it's ridiculous. This picture says, eating disorders come in all shapes and sizes. Measurements aren't the only indicator. People that are skinny, they starve themselves. And it's just, you guys don't need to do that. No matter what, you're beautiful. No matter what anybody says. Okay, I'm speaking this from the bottom of my heart. And you guys really need to knock it off. Stop being immature. Okay? I know how cruel that sounds, but you guys you don't need to do that to people. Okay? And I mean, I'm 20 years old and I still cut because of it. And I've been told to get over it. It doesn't matter. But you know, pushing people to that point and getting that stuff put in their head, that doesn't go away. That sits there. And sits there and sits there, and it bottles up, and to the point that this happens. It does. I mean, I've been through therapy for it. It's gotten to the point that sometimes I have to actually go into Pine Rest or Forest View or a clinic to get help, because I get scared of myself. And being 20 years old on Facebook, on Meet Me, on accounts like that, I still get called that stuff. Sometimes by people older than me. And that just shows how cruel and immature people can be. Doesn't need to be done. Doesn't need to be said. None of that stuff. So the people that are bullying, you need to stop. You need to think about other people. You need to think about the damage that you're doing to them. Mentally and also physically. That kind of stuff is just, it's really cool. I know people that have lost people to suicide because of that kind of stuff. And it's wrong. It really is. Self-harm is something that you can't control. Once you start doing it, it's like, once you start doing that stuff, it's like a drug. I've tried to stop, and it's really hard to. I mean, it's hard to quit than smoking, for me. And I haven't been able to do it. And the longest I was clean for, I believe, was a year. I started getting back into it because being judged, and people are going to judge you throughout your life. It's a fact of life. And it's human nature, I understand that, but it doesn't need to be said. There's no reason that stuff should be said to people. And with the way that, I mean, society's more accepting of stuff now. But at the same time, certain things aren't accepted. Like, it's just, you don't need to do that. Self-harm is not a joke. If you need to talk to somebody, like I said, Covenant House, I do have a few numbers, if I can find them. Here they are. There's, this is for Kent County. This is what I have for right now. There is, let's see. There's Network 180. And as I find more numbers, what I will do, like I said at the end, I'll put them up. It's gonna probably be a while, but I'll put them up at the end of the video. Network 180 is 616. Again, this is for Kent County. 616-336-3909. That's Network 180. There's National Suicide Prevention Hotline. 1-800-SUICIDE. Numbers for suicide are 784-2433. There's National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. There's 1-800-273-TALK, T-A-L-K. And TALK is 8255. Again, nobody should be pushed to the point of suicide or self-harm. If you feel like you're going to, what you need to do, I mean, this is what I do. Your friends will understand. You need to talk to your friends about it. If you need to, some of you may not be comfortable with this, but if you need to, you can talk to me. I'll try to answer your messages and stuff as best I can. I don't know how popular this video is going to be. And I'm going to say this too. I don't care about sponsors. I don't care about fame. I want to try to save lives. Because nobody should have to lose a child or a friend. You may think people don't understand, but they do. Don't be afraid to talk to your family about it. Don't be afraid to talk to your friends. Some of my friends that have helped me out are Anna. There's Kayla. Like I said, she's done this stuff. She's been on the radio. She's been in newspapers and stuff. Which, I mean, she's one of the inspirations too. My friend Jacob, Holly, Patrick, Courtney, Nick, Danielle, and Nancy, Cassie, Mandy, and a bunch of other people. There's so many people that I can name off. It would probably take like 5 minutes to do it, maybe more. But your friends are there for you. They will help you through this. and so will your family. And if you feel like you need help, do not be afraid to ask for it, because nobody wants to lose anybody. I'm sorry, it's hard. It really is. Losing people like that. I mean, I couldn't imagine losing a family member to suicide. That's never happened. But it's difficult from what I hear. I couldn't imagine that. If you need help, again, do not be afraid to ask for it. You shouldn't have to be afraid to wear your scars. Your scars tell a story that nobody else can follow. Especially people that don't understand what it's like to self-harm. It's difficult. It is. To go over this. People will tell you to get over it. Stop being, again, sorry about the language, stop being a bitch, stop being a pussy, stop being a little faggot. And it's hurtful, it really is. Nobody needs to go through that, nobody needs to be called names. Like I said, especially in high school, it's very immature. Just calling people names when you're that age, you don't need to do. And what I'll try to do, I'll try to make more videos, just because I feel like stuff needed to be said. And hopefully I'm gonna help people with this. I'm serious about doing this. Because it's just, nobody needs to be pushed to that point. Your friends will help you. And like I said, you can put nasty stuff in the comments. I won't delete them. It just shows how immature you really are. It will. And most likely, I'll just laugh at them. I'll leave them up there, though. Because I think it will show you how mature you are. How immature you are. But that's all the time I have for right now. But yeah, if you have questions, you can talk to me. Talk to your friends, family about all of this. There are people that are willing to help you. Even if you don't know them, they are willing to help. Nobody wants to lose anybody. But yeah, as soon as I get a chance to, as soon as I find out the rest of the information, and especially for Kayla, for her page, she has said that she has a group. She has Facebook pages. She has a YouTube channel. So I strongly encourage you to check that out. I'm going to check to see if she texted me the information. But so far she hasn't. She'll get back to me with that. But yeah, just stay strong. And I know you guys can do it. Talk to everybody that you can. Get help. Hopefully this video is helpful to you. But yeah, I gotta go. I'll try to make more videos. Maybe some other ones too, not just about self-harm. If you guys want me to make videos about other things, just let me know. But I don't care about fame or anything. Just, I would like this video spread though. Hopefully it'll help other people, but, yeah. That's all the time I have, so, bye.